today, from Toronto, Canada, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we reach Week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Toronto Mounties. And they will elect to not bring this one out. Will begin at the 25. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Kerryon Johnson, 79 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
Just 3 weeks of games left in the NFL regular season. What's it going to take for him to win the MVP? What's it going to take?
Whatever it is, if he wants to strengthen that candidacy, no time like the present.
Yeah, and let me tell you what I think. Not only does he have to play the clean game, no picks, things of that nature, he has to have at least one significant play that we'll talk about all next week. That'll really give him a higher profile.
They go play action here on first down. Airing it out, looking for Rick. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And, partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
Anywhere and everywhere, but they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback, and indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back, came back and traded back into the first round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect him. Really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoffs the very next year.
Or maybe they can use that and carbon copy it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 20! And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Complete.
A big third down play. There for the Bengals. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete, right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
They'll take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 more yards there and another first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bengals 14, Mounties 7.
2nd and 13. Dancing to his left. Smith catches left side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, touchdown number 15 of the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. On second down, Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Bengals.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Jadeveon Clowney racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
6 yards.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Smith. And all the way down to the 29. And a huge play that time. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now it's 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. DJ Moore. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've gotten the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
25-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Complete to Denzel Mims.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Cincinnati.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. To the air again, Burrow. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. In a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Burrow on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
14 on the play.
Now Burrow points the target, and he has it over the middle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
The
question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin. The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Burrow on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from...
And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hold in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
He was taken
down. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals' 5-yard line.
One more time with Lindsey. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
14.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. First down. Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out.
Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
25-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jadeveon Clowney, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
He was looking for Trey Quinn that time, and that'll bring up second down. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now Burrow loses the football. It's going the other way. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals getting set to go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
2nd and 4.
Gotta love a guy who'll stand in there and deliver. No matter what the pressure, waits for the route to come open, hangs in there, and completes the pass.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Burrow looking to pass. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
He's got a man wide open, complete. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up is... We have come upon the 2-minute warning. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They click so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we... And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
That right now... that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's out right at the 25.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
This one caught by Ridley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now the offense going to use the first of their time. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Intercepted by the
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you know.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play, and it'll move the chains. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Bengals.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the home